Hello everybody, it's Tyson here without a camera today, doing some more Set 18 PBE. No camera today just because it is late and it's dark, and there were some issues on the PBE client where the client just wasn't working. Something with Vanguard just wasn't operating correctly with the game, so gonna record this as a faceless video today. Hopefully you guys still find it informative and learn something from the video today. I still really enjoy putting out the videos. I know I've been a bit sporadic with my uploads, but I really do want to continue to put out content. It's hard sometimes, and, maybe I'll talk about that in this video. But if you do enjoy today's video, make sure please to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more TFT content. Again, I do enjoy putting it out as hard as it is to put out sometimes. Just my general motivation sometimes just isn't the best. But we have a Blossom opener here, which is pretty interesting. I like Blossom as a trait. I think I've come to like it a little bit more. Getting all the gold and the wisps is really, really nice. They did nerf it from 5 gold to 4 gold, it looks like here, but you still do get 2 wisps per round, meaning you get 8 gold per round, which is still pretty phenomenal for having a trait in. But we have this pair of Pebble as well that we could play around. Pebble is kind of a beast, and with a tier, I wouldn't be against playing Pebble to some degree. But I want to play maybe around the Master E with that adapter trait, which I think can be really, really strong in the right hands. We have Cinderlink here as well. Let's put in the Ornn. Do I even want to put in the Ornn? Not really. What do I even pair the Ornn with? Probably the Leona, right? Kobako here as well. Rek'Sai, Rakan, Cinderling. All these are great pickups here. We could pair Juggernaut. With Yorick, we have Cinderling for 2 out of the 3 Rift Beasts. We have Rek'Sai for Brawler with our Kobako. We have tons of different options, but we have an AP opener here. Maybe I'll pick up the Rakan and the Cinderling there for that potential thing, because I could play Kale technically here from this opener. Backup bows is kind of interesting to me because we can get 2 full items. Future Focus is also kind of interesting, but Kickstart is also free tempo, but I really like Expedition 33. Or I guess they removed 33 from it. It used to be called Expedition 33. You get a random 3 cost, and you can sell it at the start of your round, and in exchange, after you sell 33 gold worth of units, you get a powerful reward, which I believe is a... I'm low-key a troll. I should have kept the pairs. I thought I could make... I don't know why I thought I could make... What's it called? I can make more gold. But we are going to try to intentionally lose here, because we're most likely not winning these stages, right? So just going for the loss streak, maximizing our gold here, as well as selling 33 gold worth of units. You get 2 5-stars and a Masterwork upgrade anvil. At least I believe. They might have changed the rewards, but that is what I remember it being, to my knowledge. So we're going to have a bit of way to get there. If we sell 3 gold worth of unit a round, it takes 11 rounds. So at the start of 4-1, we'd get 2 5 costs and the Radiant Anvil, or the Masterwork upgrade, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of important to keep track of, as well as we hit another 3 cost here. Just move that immediately into there. But holding on to these 1 cost pairs is going to be really important, making sure we hit that as well. It's also nice to hold on to the 2 costs, though, just because if you do hit a 2 cost pair, obviously that is 5 gold instead of 3, so you're able to make an extra 2. Which, ends up being important. If you hit an early 4 cost or something like that, it's worth selling as well sometimes if it's not fitting your current composition or items. And if we could get a kill or 2, that's nice, but it's not required at all. I'm fully expecting to lose like every single stage here, or every single round here on stage 2 to just like a full loss. But it looks like maybe we get 1 kill here. Nope, Varus not able to cast, and Kale is just going to let us down here. But I'm going to sell the Cinderling, buy the Warwick. Again, the 2 cost pairs are higher. I don't have a pair of Cinderlings, so it doesn't really matter, as long as I'm just holding the higher cost units as well as the 30 costs here and just immediately selling them. I'm going to be making a consistent revenue stream. But here, I'm going to buy the Mitosis here, get a free duplicator for the mini duplicator. That's 3 gold because it doesn't sell based on the base unit chance it sells on the max, or like what the gold unit is worth, which is really, really good. I might want to make 10 here actually, instead of greeding for upgrades, because worst case I could sell Varus next turn, and we still have our expedition here that we're climbing slowly and surely. We also have Inferno here, so we're going to get an upgraded champion in our shop next turn, so that will be very nice at giving us higher cost units. You know, if we do high roll a 3 cost, it could roll into a 4 cost potentially. That's an extra gold, and it might not seem like a lot, but burning an extra turn potentially, if I get like a 4 cost into a 2-star 2 cost, could be very good. And it does look like we actually maybe win the round here. I kind of hope we don't, and we win by like 1 unit or lose by 1 unit, which is I think what maybe is going to happen. I don't think Varus is that guy. I really don't think Varus is that guy. And it doesn't look like Varus is that guy. So a perfect 1 unit loss, which is going to be really great for us, considering the rest of the stage is probably going to be pretty rough from how it looks, just like how aggressive the lobby looks. I am perfectly fine with that. I want to grab an item here, most likely the sword, just so I have flexibility, as well as having a 3 cost here. The glove is okay, it builds me JG, and I can build in a void staff. Something like the other bow is something I wanted to avoid. Maybe it was the glove there for JG Spark, but I really like the idea of Shojin, and Gwinsu's, or just having a sword for some AD comp if I play that. But maybe glove was better, just because I know I'm most likely playing AP with a Tyr and a Rod as my opener. These also could be tank items down the line as well. Who knows? I'd rather just have a flexible amount of items. And here exactly is what I was talking about, where you hit the upgraded unit on the Brambleback. So we had a 3 cost, and because of Inferno, it rolls up the shop to the next star level. So we have a 4 cost now that we can then play and sacrifice to this Hex, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal at making sure that we are making our expedition goal. And we're at 9 out of 33 so far, so I'm not, too against it. And think about it, right? So if I get a Warwick here, a Warwick 2, that's 5 gold plus 4, that's 9. So I make 3 rounds of gold in 2. So instead of 4-1, I'd be getting my cash out on like 3-6 or whatever the PvE round is, or the round before the PvE round, I guess, because it's 3 every stage on average, so 3 times 11, yeah, 33. I can do math, guys. I promise I can do math. And I mean, not having pebbles here anymore, the pair of pebbles, this is kind of hurts having the Riftbound, but it's okay. We're going to buy you here, and we're definitely going to buy the all ones here just to upgrade our board. Very, very nice here. Also going to hold the Leona pair as well as the Rek'Sai pair. Tons of pairs in our shop. Not mad about that at all. Brambleback is going to get sold. Akali's going to stay on the board for sure. I wonder if it is even worth it to keep you in. I'll strengthen my board a little bit. I'm a little scared to do this, truthfully, but I think it will be fine. Again, as long as I don't play this guy, who is going to fuck up my streak, and we are going to unfortunately lose here, or unfortunately win here. And it's kind of annoying, because we're not going to get our full loss streak. That is the difference between a whole extra gold, so we lost the entire stage basically for nothing, as if we 2-streaked 2-1 and then a loss. So we're down a gold, basically, which doesn't seem like a lot now, but because we are holding so many pairs on our bench and expensive units and selling them, it kind of eats at our economy, and our overall econ is going to be kind of bad this game. And I mean, we see that here, as a lot of people have 20, 30 gold. They're all pushing levels as well, and level 5. We're going to roll over. That was kind of unlucky. There was a couple other people that we could have played and lost to. If I sold everything anyways, it doesn't even matter, because Brambleback would have been fielded, and yeah, we would have ended up playing them anyways. So that's that, but that's okay, that's okay. That happens. We're going to put you in here, because that is how that works. I maybe could play Coven, but I don't think I want to just yet. I should win this combat, right? Keyword, I should. I should win this combat. I mean, if I can make... Oh my goodness, am I not going to win? Okay, I do. I was a little concerned there. I thought Defender was enough, but... So, a little scared that it wasn't going to work. We're going to definitely buy the Varus pair. Having the Varus in here now is great. Can sell another 3 cost. It does count the PvE rounds, it looks like, which is really, really nice. definitely going to hold on the Varus. We are 100% at playing AP now, though. We have JG, we have the Spark, we have Void Staff, we have like a BT, we have like Gwynsu's for some AP Gwynsu carry. I don't even know which one that is, but we're going to learn together. And we're going to continue to learn together. I unfortunately want to win this round, but there's not even a point in slamming items. This guy has a Krug 2 with a Nidalee and Adapter active, as well as Primal. Like, I am just not breaking through this team at all. Yeah, I mean, that's a Krug 2 for you. I don't even think items would have, fixed anything here. So I'm going to continue to not slam items, even unfortunately, so that we don't maintain a streak on there. So again, we're down 2 gold now because we lost the 1 from our streak and the 1 from breaking. We don't even get a 2 streak there because we 1 win, 1 loss. Golden Dragon is a bit interesting here. I get to play with a smaller board space intentionally. And on top of that, I get gold, but it's a little bit risky because board spots are not a lot of fun to play with. Explosive Growth might be more safe, though. That's, 24 gold in its immediate XP as well. So I think this is a lot better at just giving me immediate experience here, which is kind of what I need in these trying times. And we're going to sell you to make 30 here, actually. Still maintain our units here. No Warwick pairs. Kind of making me sad, but, it is what it is. If I get a Warwick pair, I mean, that'll be very, very, very nice. I maybe could start slamming some sort of items here. I think I'm more inclined to slam the Void Staff here, just so I have an open rod for something like Sunfire, or excuse me, not Sunfire, Morello's. So I have anti-heal on my board. And I could save the cloak for a real tank item that isn't Spark. Spark isn't the best tank item, and they come very sparingly. But that means our sword is kind of useless right now. Could be a BT down the line as well, who knows? But probably is going to end up being pretty useless in this AP comp. Temporary TG. No 3 cost in our shop either is kind of annoying because it means now I have to sell the Akali. I could do this actually though, so I'm not too pressed. Yeah, I mean this isn't too pressing. I'm still making 40 here. I am going to start getting rid of my Infernos though, which is a little bit sad. I have not hit a really good upgraded champ yet. No 3 costs, not as many as I would have thought I'd like to see here. I mean, we're at 25 out of 33. We're going to sell 3 here. We go up to 28, and then we need to sell a 2 cost and a 3 cost. So we have the Varus and we have a Warwick guaranteed. But if we can get, a guaranteed Warwick 2 next turn, I mean that'd be phenomenal. But I'm not sure how likely that's looking. We're at 40 gold, level 6. Kind of poor, to be honest. Looking at the 1, 2, 3 guy, slamming, he's gonna have infinite money over us. We don't have infinite money, unfortunately. We have a very limited, finite amount of money, and we are going to struggle, I think, a little bit in the late game to be able to come up with a board. We're gonna have to get a little bit lucky for sure. But a Mumu here. Oh, but Warwick 2. I think I actually want to grab the Warwick because it gives me guaranteed Warwick 2. I'm going to sell this, and then I can guarantee get my cash out here on 3-6 instead. And it gives me time on my... It gives me direction here. I can at least see my 5 costs before 4-1, so I'm not doing it... I'm not in a panic to do it, and I can actually start to keep units on my board as I build around these 5 costs that we are going to cash out around. So Warwick 2 is going to be huge here. Very, very nice. And we're going to replace you with some other guys here. Could play Elderwood here, actually, as well. I mean, if we cash out and we get a good Elderwood, I am down. Hunter Emblem is kind of upsetting. I know I said I needed the belt, but I think this play makes a lot more sense. At least it does to me in my head. You guys can feel free to flame me in the comments if you think it is 100% incorrect. Spellweaver isn't the worst emblem, so could end up playing that. This person has a Diana 2 though, and they're carrying a Cinderling too. So I mean, Diana's not really a tank, but she's good enough frontline at 2-star to kind of mess my stuff up. So being able to just kind of wall there and sit in front of my team. As we see here, my Varus is just not going to do anything, which is okay because we're building AP on an AD unit, and that's to be expected. But with our Warwick getting cashed out here, that is going to be our expedition. We are finally going to complete it. We're going to get our powerful reward, which again, I believe is going to be that Radiant Masterwork as well as 2/5 cost, which should help us at stabilizing our board. Keyword should, depending on the 5 costs. Like if we get 285 costs, it is definitely going to be really, really rough. But all right, we're here. We have the Ezreal, though, actually. We are leaning towards Elderwood. Maybe if we get a Gnar, I'd be down for that. Oh, so it's a bunch of gold, Masterwork upgrade, and 2/5 costs. So, I mean, that's not bad at all. Let's grab these guys, start to play for some upgrades here on our board. I think I want the Ezreal on. I'm going to just level here. I do want to just level because our board is kind of bad, guys. I will say our board is pretty bad. Maybe I could build Morelos here if they give me the belt. Very nice. So now we have our anti-heal. And then I'll sell you guys. So even if we lose here, that's fine. We're starting to put our board together. We have this Ezreal, we have this Elune, we have this Ashe. I could make the Hunter Emblem. And actually, Hunter Emblem on Ezreal doesn't even sound bad. And this is where I'm saying, like my brain, it's like coming up with a board slowly and surely. And that's really what TFT is all about, is coming up with stuff on the fly, coming with it on the spot. We have our 2/5 costs. It's going to be able to start to win now. We have tons of gold. We are at 36 HP, but with one more augment, I think we will be able to stabilize to some degree here. We get Spellweaver with you in there, with LeBlanc. Yeah, I mean, this board isn't looking like the worst. It's not my favorite board, I will say, but it's not that bad. And you know, not that bad is sometimes all you need in TFT. You don't need the most premier upgraded board. You just need something to get you a top 4, and I think that's what my goal is this game, is a top 4, because I don't like losing, and I don't think anyone does. Spirit Visage is not bad at all here. Get a free upgraded Alistair. I'll get the Executioner there for Ezreal, but I probably will have to make something else. Sivir there for more Hunter. I could play a Hunter 3. First time you re-roll your shot this round, the champion becomes a 2-star. And then I'll just go to 8 and then roll. Hecarim, Alistair, roll. Maybe a Bayu. I mean, Malphite pair is kind of insane. Oh, Alistair is not the same as. Oh wait, no, I have a 2-star Alistair. I'm just stupid. That's okay. I could work with stupid. But I mean, I think our Ashe with Hunter here is going to be able to do a lot of damage to our opponent. I mean, if I get a pair of Malphite, I am fine pivoting out of Elderwood, to be honest. I'm just playing around this Ashe unit and Sivir. I'm just playing like Hunters plus good front line. That sounds like a plan to me. Look at that moon crash. Goodbye. Very, very nice. I was hoping that Wisp would give you an upgrade, but we are true 0 now. Gonna have to econ back up. And or hit an upgrade, because an upgrade is kind of needed. I actually kind of want to play some sort of tank. Ooh, China Mighty is kind of good. Message of All Origin. It's a free item. I actually think I'm going to click this. I was thinking about maybe Lunar Elderwood Primal. Lunar Elderwood Primal. I mean, Elderwood just seems kind of broken here, no? Like, I just put it in over you. And we get 2 in. We get 5. We get Shojin. You. I could just throw all these utility items on. Radiant. There's not even a Juggernaut on my board. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? I mean, my board is kind of confusing, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know what I'm doing. I took Spellweaver off. I'm not sure if that was correct. Maybe it's over Ezreal, but then what do I put Hunter on? Spellweaver wasn't doing much since I was, because I'm playing AP even though I have a Hunter Emblem, which is kind of stupid now that I think about it. That's okay. Maybe I put a Felios in. Does that seem intelligent? I could play Lunar 3. Yeah, fuck it. Excuse my language. Gain XP for everything alive. I mean, I could do that, and I can roll for an upgrade. Please. Please give me a real upgrade. If I get Ezreal 2, that's nice, but I don't really want it. Like, I mean, I don't really want it, but I'll take it. I feel like my board is so bad, guys. Like, I feel like it's really bad. I might just, like, say, screw this Ashe unit, I'm not gonna lie. And just play full Elderwood and try to go to 9. But I have to play 1 cost on my board. That doesn't seem very good. I think 3 Elderwood is honestly fine. Or 5 is fine too, because I get like the 2 stuns, which is nice. But I don't even think they're needed. The only reason you play Elderwoods on because you want your Lux to benefit all your other Elderwood champs. So cast grants all allies 2.5 increased max health for the rest of the combat. So she just amplifies this Malphite. He keeps healing with a Radiant Spear Visage, and he just doesn't die. So that's kind of the plan there. What can I make with this? Primal Emblem? Oh, I guess that's where the Sivir would have been good. But I'm not going to take that. Maybe the D-Claw is just better here. I can make TG with Ivern here. That would solve all my problems. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. Ivern's a good unit. Ivern's going to put seeds on my board with his grandfather ability. Or seed sower ability. Whatever it's called. I can't even view it. Green Father. Okay, I was like halfway to both. But you gain 1 seed when you're strongest. Ivern casts. +3 every cast. And so you'll see them when they pop on the board. What they do exactly. I'm going to get rid of you, Ezreal, though. You're not really providing me much value. I think you are, but you're not at the same time. I'm sorry, Ashe. I think you have to go. I think Ashe has to go. Because I want Spellweaver in. Don't really care for you. I'm going to hold these pair because they are pretty good upgrades. I do value that. I do indeed value that. And I think this board is going to be good. I mean, I'm just going to reforge the Hunter Emblem when I get the chance. I wasn't using the sword anyways. Like, worst case scenario is the Shojin later down the line. But, I mean, this is fine. Like, my spot is pretty good now. I have an actual front line. I have a somewhat competent back line. This Aphelios is probably going to be my level 9 unit. And yeah, I think that this board is playable. It is like I'm playing the game at least now. I'm not just open for it again and hoping I hit something. And we're quarter of the way to level 9 as well, so or a third of the way to level 9. So we definitely have time here to make it back. As the first place person has 78 HP. We have time. We're definitely going to be playing all of stage 5 if we stay alive. The game will not end. Most likely will end later in stage 6. I mean, that's a free Diana upgrade. That is going to be phenomenal here at giving us just even more frontline, which I will never complain about. That is very, very nice. Let's grab... I wonder... I think I want to play around this green hex, but at the same time, I don't. But 200 extra HP is really, really nice. Maybe I'll put this stud here, and I'll put Diana there. Because I want my actual units to benefit from the Diana lunar buffs. So getting that attack speed and that extra AP, which, you know, increases the shield of you and increases the heal and the heal on you as well. So, you know, just that extra little bit is very, very nice. And on top of that, with the Lux, again, her Elderwood ability, allowing her to scale the HP of her entire team on the combat is going to be very, very nice. I mean, look at our Malphite there. Without our Lux, wouldn't have been able to hang on, I'm 100% sure. But even with it, Ivern is not going to be enough. And we're going to lose another life. We're at 25. We have 2 more lives, can afford 1 more big loss and then another small loss. And then we are out. And that's not fun. We did print a Lux there. That is kind of good. Have I kind of? I mean, very good. Maybe I hold Hecarim here for a stun. I don't know. I kind of like the Alistair more in that slot. I'm kind of wondering if I can hit the upgrade here for the Lux. I mean, that is just puts me in such a phenomenal spot. It's harder to hit than you think, though. Being level 8, that 3% is not fun. That is for sure. Let us, I might just make Sterix here. Shojin is tempting, but I really think we just need 3 tank items on our Kai, and I will just reforge it down the line if I really deem it unplayable. But for now, I think we need something like that. The Stonebark Tree does get a percentage of that, but I'm not sure if I want to put it there. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Like, I theoretically could make just 50 gold here, but I don't think it's too worth it. Let's do this instead. Hopefully Ivern prints some better seeds. The current ones we have right now are kind of trash. The purple hexes are going to be a damage amp, I believe. Yeah, the mushrooms are a damage amp. The flowers are attack speed, and the trees are HP. So pretty self-explanatory, I would think. Maybe the flowers and mushrooms aren't explanatory. When I eat a mushroom or stand on a mushroom, I don't gain damage amplification. But trees and health are pretty synonymous. Like, green tree, health, healing. It's pretty synonymous, I feel like, at least for me. Like, in my head. We drop the moon. We actually lose, though, but that's a 2-loss streak there. Maybe we can go 9 next turn. I doubt it, though. I might just roll for Lux here on 8, which is kind of depressing. But I really do need the upgrades. Tarek and you is phenomenal. Because I can put in a bruiser now over the... Actually, I don't know. I think this is better. I don't know if Brawler is better. Oh man, I'm kind of getting trashed, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's get rid of the Malphite as much as I like him. It might not be it anymore. Lux pair. Luckily we do win this round. I mean, I'm a little scared if we don't find Lux here. I rolled down 40 gold. Maybe it wasn't correct. Maybe I should have trusted my gut and gone 9, but we should just win this here. Malphite is the GOAT. Very nice. It does look like we make top 5 at least, which is still a very strong game in my opinion. We did not print that. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Buy a Wisp. Temporary 3-star 1 cost. Sure, that's more frontline. Let's sell you. Put you in. Elderwood. I really don't like the idea. Screw Spellweaver. Who needs it? I feel like I'm going to instantly regret that I said that, but it's okay. I think Tarek is just like an OP tank, so I wanted to put him in at least. I might be wrong, but I mean, so far it looks like he's putting in work. Lux increasing that HP, again, so valuable on any of the front line that we have here today. It does look like we lose, though. Unless the Elune casts, but I don't think she will. Oh. She did cast. And it's enough! Oh my goodness, we actually win the combat. That is huge. Invoker, Defender, oh, Tarek pair. If I can get the Tarek pair and Defender for... Oh my goodness, wait, hold on. I don't have a Ornn, but if I can find an Ornn, that would give us so much frontline. Maybe I go to 7 Elderwood. Screw the Ivern, screw the Elune, screw the Diana. It might be time to screw the Lunar, though she's not really doing much. If I can find the 1 cost guy, I mean, I'm down. Come on, game. Very gonna do this, though. I'm a little scared for this combat, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's okay. It's all part of the game. This Hunter Emblem is doing absolutely nothing. This Casio 3, I think, is going to destroy my board. I do not think I have a chance, actually. We are playing against the 4th place player, so it's nerf or nothing. It is nerf or nothing. And this player also has the Elise 3 that is going crazy right now on our board. That's not fun. I don't think we can win. Are we alive? Nope, we're at -1. But, I mean, we tried our honest effort, and I think that was a pretty good flex game despite the spot that we came back from. So, I'm going to consider that a win. And hopefully you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, make sure please to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more TFT content. And, you know, tell me how I can improve as well and what I can be doing for you guys to make better content. Thank you all for watching as always, though, and apologies for the delays in uploads, but I'll be back to it soon enough if I find the motivation, or when I find the motivation. I should just be uploading anyways. That's it for me, though, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.